Woo! Hey guys, what's up? How's it going, guys? I don't know if somebody on here yet. Got the girls going already, so hopefully when people show up or pass by, they'll be like, "Ooh, it's pre-show time." Why are these things so bright still? Took it down as low as I could. There we go. Now you can see. Is this a bad Tuesday? Nobody's coming on yet? Oh, there we go. Got somebody coming in. Somebody's coming in for the live. Not much. Been working my butt off today. Working my butt off, filming stuff, editing stuff, getting ready for live storytelling. My only pretty much consistent live. Figured I'd put the girls on early. What the heck? Just kind of wait. I said this is the pre-show thing. I haven't been fishing though. Didn't fish yesterday. Didn't fish today. Yesterday we had the rains and wind. Today it was like pretty heavy wind, so I don't know. I did some other in-house kind of stuff. In-house kind of just, I don't know, I filmed a bunch of stuff here. Filmed I uploaded a Patreon video. Filmed a Patreon video yesterday, upload that today. Filmed another show today in here about some non-fishing fishing stuff, but obviously not fishing, just more sort of tips and tricks, educational kind of stuff. Did that in there today, edited that. It's sitting in here. Got to edit it. It's gonna go up tomorrow. Started working on a different show with a subscriber that I filmed. Filmed that little 360 thing for the promotion for this for a little bit. And yeah, tomorrow hopefully I get out and actually go film a show somewhere. Don't know where I'm gonna go, but winter's supposed to be lighter again. Was gonna film a bunch of tips and tricks and some biology bites yesterday, but then about the time I got ready to go do it and that, suddenly it did start raining, so gonna put a damper in that. Yeah, I need some salmon out on the boat. No, I'm not much of a salmon guy. I forgot I need to put on some sort of music or something in the background. It's always so silent in the beginning. And the only one I have that I can play all the time is this one I can put in the background because they don't pick it up as copyrighted. But I want something kind of going in the background here. Something to get me amped, something to get me going. Boy, I did play. I'm like, why is it not starting? Yeah, no. Hey, Trevor, how's it going? What the heck is up? Computer's so freaking slow right now for some reason. Yeah, no, I just have been doing a lot of in-house stuff. Last 2 days we've had, at least here in California, we just had some trouble. Good. Did you fish today? Did anybody fish today? I mean, anybody here in California was kind of well. Today wasn't that bad, but here, here in Monterey, we had like 18-mile-an-hour winds. They're a little bit lighter other places, but I'm not. I don't know. I'm gonna go. What the hell is up with this thing? Like, I'm just asking for some simple background music, and this thing just does not want to play. I really gotta get a new computer. Ooh, turkey hunting. Nice. Not much of a hunter, but I've hunted for him on my hunting game on the computer. What is up with this thing? I really gotta get a new computer. I get a gaming computer. Something that's got actually got a separated graphics card, not this freaking stupid way they do all these desktops now with the integrated graphics card that's in on the motherboard that freaking slows everything down. Why is this thing like?
Hey, yo, party people. You know how you're in a club waiting
Okay,
for that
finally.
one thing that's gonna set you off. You're waiting for that one thing.
All right, now I can go back to the
So you need to know your hands right.
girls in the background.
You're waiting for that one song, that one rhythm. You're waiting.
Oh, there we go.
Your hands
Uh, Anchovies. Where were you fishing? One sharper today using anchovies, and that was it. Did that? Did was this supposed to be stripers? There you go. Damn, spell correct. One sharper. He got a sharper today, guys. One sharper on anchovies. That's funny. Must be on your phone. Phone usually does that. It does that to me all the time. Oh, yeah. It's been like 8 minutes now, 6 minutes, something like that. Yeah, and I've been having issues with I don't know, just my whole channel itself and growth. It's just this YouTube sort of freaking. I was stuck on 22.7 forever. It kept going up and then going back down to 27, 28, and back up. And all of a sudden, boom, I went all the way up to like, I'm at like 280, 290 now. My channel, yeah, I've been monetized for a long time. I was monetized before they changed it. And then within 2 months, I got monetized again because I was like 3,800 hours right before they demonetized it. Now I'm at like, I get like 8,000, 7 or 8,000 hours a year right now. A lot of lives help. About 1K a month views at the moment. But yeah, no, I've been monetized since, been on since 2006. I think I got monetized in like 2008 originally or something, but that was back when I don't know. I screwed up. They wanted to send me money, and I never gave them. I don't know. I never had an address or never got back all. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, just keep going on it. I had it. I mean, my channel actually has. Hey, how's it going? Tiger musclium or why can't I never read things? Um, no, my channel actually has over 2 million total views, but I privatized a bunch of them because they weren't fishing videos. They were just kind of like stupid play around ones that I did. Some of them had like 300,000 and 400,000 views. And so when I put them to private, it took away a lot of it. I'm at like 1.3 million total views right now, something like that. But it's if I should have unlisted them instead of privatized them. If you turn private, it'll still keep your total view count. But now when you do them private, it takes away the views. So if I just went back and turned them all to unlisted, I get my views back because I'm pretty sure I'm over 2 million total views right now. But yeah, the monetizing, good to get there. It's good to get there, but it's still hard. I mean, might get monetized and make like $20 a month. So it's $20 a month. Every 5 months you meet $100, so you get like $200 a year. It's really hard to get yourself to the point that you're making even a payment a month of like $100, unless you have a video that just freaking goes viral for some reason. I'm doing good. I got a payment in February for 121. I should be getting a payment this month. My payment's going to 21st of the month. So if I reach $100 by the 21st of each month, then I get my payment. But it's looking like I might get a payment this month, so that'll be good. It's the first time I've had a payment every other month instead of 2 or 3 months in a payment, 2 or 3 months in a payment. So I'm starting to get there, but it's I don't know what's up with YouTube right now with subs and that. Damn, that's a nice app. Sorry, I just happened to turn right when that was in my face. Um, yeah, monetizing is good, but oh, Marina on anchovy. Well, I mean, they'll hit anchovies. If you're gonna catch them on anchovy, yeah, I guess you can catch them at the beach on anchovies too. Swim baits are good though. I mean, that's usually just what I fish for. Really want to try the jerkbait style, the pencil sort of, and because they just cast them out and wind them in. I have some really big ones. I have some old Rebels. I have some other Yozuris and that. I want to go back down there and try it, but I'm definitely gonna go in the morning. I'm not gonna deal with all this evening crap. I know the morning is much better. I mean, you don't even have to get there that early because usually it's offshore to around 11 or 12. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna go back and film some more at the beach and hopefully catch more. But we've been getting. Look, I stole another one of those little kids' rubber worms. I remember I had that rubber worm with the chartreuse tail. That kid at Pinot tried to give it to me. The other day, he's like, "Hey, try this with this worm." I'm like, no, not really my style. And then when I got ready to leave the other day when I was live, he was gone and he left it on the table, so I took it. Also, not swim bait. He actually used one of those. Yeah, one of those like I said, it's like the jerk bait style, but most of them just cast it out and reel it in. Yeah, I have some. I have some bigger. I have a really cool Yozuri one. Yeah, I think it's actually a saltwater one. I got it for freshwater, but And I have some of the bigger, actually the old school Rebel ones, the floating ones, chrome and black, but they're like that big, like 8 inch or something. Although they're pretty light. I don't know if I'll be able to cast them uh, out there. I don't think I'll be able to cast them too good. I mean, unless the wind in the morning when the wind's from behind. Not on my little, probably not on my little 7 foot rod. I mean, they are good and streamlined and they cast pretty far, but who knows? I'm gonna give it a try. Yeah, because I just haven't been down there. I mean, and then, well, we had those winds last week. We had these winds the last 2 days. So, I don't know. I'll get down there. I haven't been back to, I haven't been back to El Estero since I posted my shows. Evidently, it's just inundated. Hey, Michael, what's up? It's been just packed with people since I made that cart video. So I haven't been back there yet. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely do better down there with like even a 7.6 would give me a little more distance. But I mean I can get out there with that 7 foot. That's what I used before. I just need not a heavy wind blowing. Not so I said you go in the morning. Usually in the morning, I mean I live here in Marina, and I go out on my porch in the morning, and the wind's blowing at me. I mean it's usually a lot of times offshore in the morning, and then around 11 or 12 it switches and starts coming. So well, I'll get back down there. I'll catch him. I'd really like to go back down there and check out El Stero right now because evidently that place is a freaking zoo. It'd be fun because remember there was nobody. I mean, well, except for the kids and that knew, but like you guys said, it's been like packed down there evidently. With like people with surf poles and all kinds of stuff. So, oh, Just Fish, what's up? You see, I put you back on that show yesterday. Yesterday, the day before. So yesterday, the day before. I think it was yesterday or something. Oh, that's right. Last week we helped you get home because you were bored. Yeah, you're in the rotation. I only have like 6 of you right now until other people start sending me newer intros. I have Chris, I have Locke, I have you, I have I'm Hooked Fishing, I have Low Budget Bassin, I have Wayne, I have Chris. I think I only have 7 right now, or 8. Oh, yeah, I have 8 because I have corn farts too. So, yeah, so you guys just get the rotation through it until other people start sending me intros. And I'm still waiting. He's not on here yet, low budget. I'm still waiting for him to send me a photo. That's a good place. I mean, if you're a tackle junkie. Yeah, if you're a tackle junkie, that's a place to spend money. Yeah, I'm waiting. I want to do the first CCB bait challenge, but I picked low budget. I sent him a sample of the. Actually, I can show you guys right now. I think it. I don't know where it is. I think it might be on here, but I showed him a sample of the thumbnail. Sorry, I'm gonna take the girls off. I think I still have it sitting on here. Easier place to find it. Ah, yeah, I just I said I picked low budget, be the first one. He's my only Patreon patron. Hint, hint. Um, but yeah, I have this thumbnail I created that I want to be the standard thumbnail. It's kind of a cool thumbnail. It's kind of a cool idea for the CCB bait challenge. Uh, I swear I have it in here. I know I put on here. So I put on here to take it to my other computer to put it on the internet. I just forget what I called it. Oh, here it is. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh yeah, you guys can see it. All right. Okay, this is the thumbnail I created. So you guys can kind of see that. This is this is the thumbnail for the CCB bait challenge on my end. This is the one where it's like CCB bait challenge at whoever it is that's doing the challenge. And this is what I created. This really, I mean, I thought it was really cool. I mean, I don't know if you can see. There's a little emoji right there going like this, looking at my eyes, and then our baits. It's me with the baits that are gonna be for the challenge, and then this side, that's Hack Me. You know, that attitude shot, and it says his challenge. So that's kind of the thumbnail that's gonna be for the bait challenges when I upload them. My video about the baits and everything I'm sending to the person's doing challenge. So I just need this photo right from, and whoever's doing it, I know Just Fish G, you said you want to do it, and other people want to do it. But this is sort of the, you know, that attitude shot, arms crossed, sunglasses, me. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for low budget to send me a picture like this of him with and his challenge, and then we'll get that going. Uh, Yeah, and all of you that sent me an email and all of you that are interested in doing it, I will send you once we get to that point because I don't know how many I'm going to do. I'm trying to get the first one done, but once we get to that point, we'll go from there. But what the heck happened here? Where'd my girls go? Oh, that's right. I'm not in the right place. I'm like, I need to get the girls back. Appreciate it. Oh, there we go. Oh, and as I did that, everybody disappeared. Nice. Any comments on that from anybody? Oh, it seems like nobody's here anymore. Is my stream that bad? Is my stream that bad? Come on, where's everybody at tonight? Yeah, that's all I'm getting is 3 viewers. It's like, I mean, it's been 24 minutes now. Usually, like after 8 and all that, we start getting people on. Yeah, no, I guess there's too much other crap going on. I guess they got to go to. I don't know. I guess they got to go to lives where everyone's promoting everybody. Who wants to go to a live and just hear a story and chat? You know, we want to go to live so people will sub to us and promote us and give us likes. Yeah, I can never tell. I am way over my data limit. I'm way over my data limit at the moment. Well, I'm unlimited, but 50 gigs and they supposedly throttle you. Yeah, exactly. I said, yeah, I'm not used to going live when it's still light out. I mean, it was 7:30 and I was in here and it was still bright out. That's local though, but a lot of them are back east. I mean, it's it's like 8, it's like 11 o'clock at night there. I don't know. I said I do this very consistently. you, you think people have it down now? It's been like 4 months I've been doing Storytelling Tuesday, 3 months, something like that. I have quite a few of them down. Well, I think a lot of it is like uh, everybody under the sun is doing lives now. It's like every freaking day, every freaking minute, every freaking everything. All these newer channels are just going live, going live, going live, going live. They're all trying to get their hours. They might have their subs, but that's how they're trying to get their hours is to go live. And they'll go live for like 3 and 4 and 5 hours and they never talk about anything. They just talk about, oh, Johnny's in the stream. Go check out Johnny. Oh, look, now Jimmy is on the screen. Oh, look, go check out so and so. Oh, hey guys, go check though. Oh, check him out. Oh, go check him out. Oh, look at him. Oh, make sure to check them out. Oh, make sure to. Did you? I don't know. I have a lot of viewers of mine that say they don't get their notifications. They're like, oh, if I don't hear from you for 2 or 3 days, I go and check to see if you upload something because I never get notifications. It's funny because as far as my, as everybody I've subscribed to, I hit the bell. I might not get them on my phone, but I definitely get all of them in my email. I'll go to my email and I'll have like 15 notifications from YouTube in my email of new upload, new upload, new upload, new upload, new upload, new upload. I don't get that many of them actually on my phone, but when I go to my email, I get tons of them, like tons and tons of them. So I don't know. I think the notifications are kind of more sporadic on mobile devices than they are on email. So, well, I was saying it's just, well, did you send me an email yet? I mean, send me an email and that's how we'll correspond back and forth. But it was that picture I showed. Once you get to the point, because I said I'm trying to get low budget because he's my only Patreon patron. And so I picked him to be the first. And I'm ready to do it. I know the baits, like, I think one of them is like right here, and I have some, but on my end, I just need him to send me a photo so I can plug it into my thumbnail I'm gonna do for the bait challenge, and then I can film my side, package them up, and send it to him. So yeah, I don't know if you're still on here. It dropped you off again, probably. You went from 4 when you said you were back, and now you're down to 3. Yeah, I think you sent me an email. If not, just send me an email titled "Bait Challenge," so I know you want to be incorporated into it, and then we'll work from there. Wow, it's like a really slow night. It's like a really, really slow night. None of the locals are on. Nothing. I'm usually by now. After about a half hour now, usually we have 8, 9, 10 of us on here. But so yeah, I don't know what's up with this Tuesday night. It's not a full moon, is it? Well, it is getting kind of be a full moon, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. I said this is weird because it's like for me it's sitting at 3, and they're having. I'm, I don't know. It's like I'm like, uh, really? Is this that I just randomly show up live? I mean, I get more people when I show up live on a non-regular normal night that I always go at the same time. So that's weird. Yeah, well, it's not a headshot. It's I don't know. Did you see the thumbnail thing? I already took it away. No, at this point, it's just when I'll probably do you second then because you're talking to me about it. I'll do you second, but I just need. I've already talked to Low Budget about it. He was on live, and I talked to him, and he got the email, and he said, "Yeah." So I don't know. I might have it tonight. I don't usually check my emails till the end of the night, but I'm just waiting for him to send me the photo so I can initiate the very first CCB Bay challenge. And then once we get it going, and when people start to see that, I'm sure it'll start rolling. And I'll probably get a lot more people going, hey, I want to try this challenge. Hey, I want to take this challenge. But I'm just waiting on that first photo by him. But yeah, if you shoot me a photo, it's got to be the sunglasses on, like the KVD. I'm a badass look. That's sort of attitude I want in the thumbnail. He's gonna say his challenge, and I want you to be like a badass with the attitude. But dude, what is up? This is like the slowest. I think this is the slowest. Oh, now it says 4. This is probably one of the slowest storytelling Tuesdays I've had since I started. I mean, I usually by now we have, I said usually a lot of times we get up to like 12, 13, 14, 15 people, but this one's been really lagging. I have no idea why. I've had the girls up behind me the whole time. But like none of the locals are in here. I mean, we had Just Fish D, we have Hookem Dano, David's in here, but what else have we even had in here? It's been Michael was in here. Tiger Muskim that was here. Trevor was in here. Um, we got 5 now. I think that's the most I've had. Oh, you're back. Okay. I guess people are still checking in and checking out. Yeah, David, I sent that same email to everybody just because I got like 8 emails right away. And so I got kicked. You got kicked out or you got physically kicked? Are you in a bar fight or something? I've heard people talk about getting kicked out of when they go live, and all of a sudden just like keeps kicking them out. It's not on my end. I haven't like flagged anybody or anything else. I don't even know how to do that. I don't even know how to add a moderator anyway. I don't really want one, but stupid dial up. Oh, you have a modem hooked up to your phone? Nice. Stupid dial up. Connection lost. Yeah, I don't know. I said I'm at my house. It should be stable. I'm at 5 bars right now. But like I said, I'm over my limit. I get 50 and then they're supposed to throttle me. I think I have till 19. I have 3 more days. But I upload and do so much crap on this phone. I think I'm at 60 or 70 gigs I've used this month. 80 is the most. But it doesn't, I don't know, for my uploads and everything, it doesn't seem to throttle me that much. But I did do the smart thing with this is the guy set me up as a business phone. So I don't know, maybe that gives me better priority because he set it up through Sunday Coast Bass and he designated it as a business phone. So I don't know, maybe the business phones they get more priority to when you go over your limit as far as throttling you. But yeah, even he was amazed. You've seen him. He's been on here. My guy, my T-Mobile guy, and he's moving. My guy helped me out with all that. He's been in some of my videos and that. He's moving to Vegas to be manager at a T-Mobile in Vegas. So I'm really kind of bummed, but he's already helped me out enough. He got me this phone. He set me up, but I showed him that I was at 82 gigs of information. The Marina Airport, really? Wow. Well, at least you don't live next to like the DLI or something. You get really effed up there. I'm pretty close too. I mean, it's like quarter mile from me because I'm on Bear Drive. It's only a quarter mile. I mean, I'm right there where they drop all the parachuters and everything. I didn't know that affected it. I know the airports affected it. It's kind of weird. Yeah, but like I said, I'm over my limit. But the thing is, this thing's unlimited. The T-Mobile, it's full HD. I know a lot of them like unlimited, and it's only 480. Is what to let you stream, which is just DVD quality. But this thing, T-Mobile's the best as far as it's full HD, 50 gigs before they throttle you. But I said, I'm streaming right now, and I'm way over my allowed limit. So, and like I said, I upload through my mobile hotspot to oh yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Same reason I have the issues at the pier. It's because of the military base right there. The DLI. Yeah. I said I've seen yeah, they run the blockers. I said one of the Coast Guard guys, he can't even use his mobile phone at his house because that blockers he has to use his go through his Wi-Fi through his cable. But you know, is what it is. Man, it's 8:15. God, where is everybody? I don't get it. No high country high life's been on. No low budget. No corn farts. No Chris. No. There's just absolutely just all the regulars. Like nobody's coming on. Oh, Muskie Madness. Yeah, but yeah, well, it's 10:15. But I mean, I said usually I start these at 7:30, and we start getting most people on by like 8:30. But it's like it's been just I don't know, really, really slow. For some reason. What the hell happened to my music? I know the I don't know why it just stopped. That makes no sense. let's just get back to that then. That's weird. It just totally just stopped right in the middle of the freaking CD. Yeah, I'm getting ready to do a bunch of tips and tricks and stuff for you guys. Got a what? Lammy class? What was that? Really? Nice. This is just, I don't know, it's a weird night. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna. I don't know. I did that whole thing about clickbait. I'm not a clickbait guy. It's not that so much. It's just not the regulars are in here. I don't want to draw in a whole bunch of people that aren't even interested in me. I'm not about that. I'm like, if I did that, my thumbnail should be shout outs, channel promotion, tons of subs. That would get a lot of people here for the live. If they think they're coming to a live because everyone's gonna network with them, or just put that live networking, get thousands of subs. That would be a live thumbnail that would get a hell of a lot of people in here. But then I ain't doing anything for anyway. There's gonna be freaking idiot spongers that want to come in and get video, get subs and stuff. That's the way all that crap works. We're here because we're regulars and we hang out together. Definitely not all the time. Yeah, I don't know. It's you never know, you. I mean, they all know I'm here. No, I never do. I even I'm like the worst at it. That's probably why I suck so much. Because I have ones where I kind of have something that I know will. It's a good video and all that, and I know it'll kind of draw people in, but I'm like, I don't know. That's kind of not really the truth. That's not really. Yeah, because I don't know. That's why I've never succeeded in business, to tell you the truth. With my clothing store, with everything I've ever done is because I'm too humble. I'm too honest. I don't like to freaking. I just want to create the best thing I can, and hopefully people like it. I just can't do that bullshit stuff. I can't just like huge fish, big fish, all that, because then I'm like, well, it's not really that big of a fish. I mean, it was like a 2-pounder or a 4-pounder, but it wasn't. But I just see people. It just drives me freaking nuts. Like Kick Their Bass TV. It's like every freaking title. Huge bass, big bass, oh, huge bass, tons of bass, big bass, huge bass. Like constantly, just its freaking titles are just repetitive. Catching huge bass, oh, big bass, oh God, huge bass, ooh, monster bass, all that. I'm just like, freaking shut up. I watch him. He doesn't even catch that big of a fish in a whole video. It's like, dude, you're a freaking idiot. Yet I watch him get subs after subs after subs. So I don't know. I'm the truth teller. I'm honest. Yeah, that's the only reason you're here consistently. Because you're driving and you need something besides. You need me complaining and then telling a story. We played the game last week just to get you home, didn't we? Yeah, that was Tuesday, right? We played Smart and Fifth Grader because you didn't want to go. You were like, Oh, Big Worm. Yay, we got another local. I'm just saying, like, nobody's coming on tonight. That's weird. Like, Chris hasn't been on, Low Budget hasn't been on, High Country hasn't been on, Corn Farts hasn't been on. It's kind of well, they got the women here to keep people entertained. Yeah, you let everyone know exactly what you're fishing. And that's why I get the shit from all the people that are local. That's why they hate me in Pinot. That's why they hate me everywhere. You know how many times and how many people have told me lit in the title? No, you know how many people have, you know how many comments and emails I get from people that are like, dude, you effing ruined Chesbro, and oh, you effing ruined my spot at Uvis, and like now you ruined my spot at Cardi Creek Lakes, and oh, I can't believe you went to the Almaden Reservoir, and how was you be fishing there, and you effed up my spot, and it's like, dude, I think Fish Brain does a lot more damage than I do. I don't get that many views. It's not like I get 20 and 30 and 40,000 views on my videos, guys. It's like, why are they blaming me? It's like, I'm just like, am I the easy scapegoat for some reason? Because I'm like, I don't get it. I'm not a huge channel. Yeah, and I like, well, like you said, that's what I do. That's what I've always done. Yeah, yeah, that's like one of the only things I do. But it's not in the it's in the background. Wait, no, not the thumbnail. Oh yeah, the screen behind me, but not my thumbnail. I didn't have a chick behind me. I do it once in a while, but no, the thumbnail was me. I always want to do that with me with the glasses and reading a book, but yeah, well, I gotta try. It's like if I can draw them in with that, and then they like me and listen to me, then you know. What's your second thing you like to do besides? I don't know. It's Well, I skateboard. I started skateboarding again. I love filming skateboarding. Uh, film, film sort of stuff. I watch. God, I have so many. I have like over 2,000 films, videos. Yeah, I like music. Yeah, I drink beer. Yeah, that's just I don't know. That's kind of get me that. The funny thing is with the beer is it just kind of gets me to the point that my mind kind of relaxes. I'm a Gemini. Evidently, Geminis have a tendency to have. I mean, I can't even sleep at night, guys. I go to bed and I'm thinking about things and thinking about things and thinking about things and going over things. And a lot of times it takes me like 2 or 3 hours to fall asleep after I actually get in bed because I have a very active mind and I'm just constantly thinking and thinking and thinking and analyzing things and going over things and it's a sickness. It's I can't turn my brain off. It just I wish I could just be one of those people that could just lay down and be out like that, but I'm not. I'm just constantly I just constantly go over stuff, think about stuff, kind of redo stuff. And that's why social media is like the worst thing for me because seriously, I'll get one comment that says something and I just had one the other day. And well, obviously I get over them, but I don't know that comment. I don't even remember what it is right now, but something somebody said to me, and it bugged me for a whole freaking day. I just kept like repeating the freaking comment and analyzing it and everything else. It's just, I have a creative sickness because it's because I just I don't know if I like today. All right, Muskie, is that saying you're out? Is that a little sly word for I'm out of here? You said you got to work in the morning. All right, well, thanks for checking in. Uh, yeah, guys, but it's just like I said, it's weird for me because, like today, I uploaded a video for Patreon. I filmed a little video for this. I filmed another video that's going to be uploaded tomorrow, and I've already spent the time to edit it. And I'm still going to feel guilty because I didn't go anywhere and fish today and film. So it's like, I don't know. It's just because I didn't really leave the house and I just did everything here. But it wasn't that bad of a day, so I feel guilty because I should have actually went somewhere to some sort of lake and actually tried to film and catch fish. So yeah, I have a sort of creative kind of sickness or illness. I don't even know what you call it, but it's I can do so much stuff in a day, and for some reason, still feel like I've done nothing for that day. So because it wasn't, I don't know. It's just weird. If I could, I would be creating 24/7. It's just sort of the way my mind works and everything else. So I don't know. That's why I'd really love this channel too, and that's why I'm trying to and spending this kind of year to try and get it to go off and get it to make me my income, my money, because I know I have so much more I can do, and so many more ideas and everything else that it's I don't know. It's just something I've always wanted to do and I always thought I could do. And yeah, I'd have so much fun like doing so much more than I'm doing right now as far as traveling and fishing other things. And yeah, that's kind of where I want to pop, want to go. It's I think it's gonna go. Everything's up right now. Everything's going up. I actually have a pile of cash over here because I cashed out my 401 and everything else. And I kind of have the green light for my parents and that to just freaking go for it. Do whatever it takes to try and make this thing go further than it has at the moment. So, I don't know. Everybody's really silent right now. It's kind of scaring me. I know. I don't. I suddenly, yeah, going off on my own rants. But uh, see anybody still? I know there's people still here, but I don't know. I usually get used to people coming back to me. But wow, it's already been almost an hour. Uh, money. It's it's all down to money. That's another thing. I mean, once I'm, everyone's like, I'm still here. No, it's all about money. I mean, getting CCP hats done, Yeah, I mean, I still have my shirts, the original one, but yeah, it's I don't know. Yeah, I'm actually editing one with a subscriber. I mean, I fish with Chris, who's a subscriber. Fish with Jeff, who's a subscriber. I fish with Dr. Hamlin, which is a subscriber. I fish with Chex Mix, who's on here. That wasn't intentional, but I just made him. He's a subscriber. Um, Locke, Alucard Locke. I just did one with him at Pinot. He's a subscriber. But I have a really big issue because suddenly, I mean, they're a subscriber, but then when I fish with them a couple times, they're a friend. So I mean, Chris gets on me all the time for this. It's like, when am I gonna be a friend? Like, I'm a viewer and a subscriber, but we've been fishing together for so. I'm all well. I don't know. It just. I mean, pretty much anybody. The first time I fished with them, said they fish with them, my friends. So evidently not a subscriber. They're suddenly a friend, but they're a subscriber. So how do I describe them? A new friend that was a subscriber, or a viewer that and a subscriber that's now a friend. So I don't know. It's kind of like a weird kind of thing. But yeah, Chris gives me shit. Like, dude, I'm still just a viewer. You always say viewer on your thing, and you don't say friend and everything. So I don't know. Yeah, I want to meet up. I think we do a video. Everyone keeps wanting me to do collabs, or a lot of them do, but they want to like DM me and all this other stuff, and I don't know what the hell that shit is. I'm like, send me an email. I'm a really good email guy. Do you have Instagram? Do you have Snapchat? I'm like, no, I have an Instagram, but no, I don't really reply. Just send me an email. I'm an email guy. I'm old school. I would say call me, but my phone is for lives, and I never have my phone on unless it's doing a live. So I need to do a video and say, hey, everybody wants to collab with me. Here's how to get hold of me. Bass at centercoastbass.com. Send me an email. We're good. I don't know what all this other high tech stuff is. Are you sure it was me, or was it just some freaking crazy guy talking to himself? Might have been. Might have been me. Might have been some crazy ass guy just talking to himself that looked like me. That's the other thing too. I wanna. It was you. It was you, and you avoided me because you thought I was some crazy guy talking to myself. So yeah, that's yeah. I'm that guy. I'm like crazy guy with the hat with that freaking phone on top of it that everybody like freaks out about. How the hell do you keep that phone on there? I have really good balance, dude. It was just magnets. So many stories about that thing. I know. See, that's another thing too, and that's all the things that a lot of people talk to me. Um, I don't know. I don't. Uh, I don't know. I'm just me. It's what I do. This is what I've always done. I've done video and done stuff, and I've been a skateboarder that's sponsored. I've been a DJ. I've had my own clothing store. I've just always kind of been a person that's not like famous or whatever, but known for something. So for me, it's not. I don't see myself as necessarily CCB, but I get a lot of people that I talk to about, and they're like, "Why don't you realize like how you're seen through other people's eyes?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And they're like, "Dude, you know when people come here to Pinot, and they're like, oh, it's CCB here, CCB here,' or evidently when I'm coming in the boat, they're on shore and he's there, and they're like, oh, he's coming in, we're gonna be on his video, we're gonna use his background, see if he's coming in. And I'm just like, really? They act that? I mean, I wanna get to all that stuff, but it's it's kind of the point now that it's the money thing. It's the getting the stuff going. So right now I'm just sort of more focusing on, I don't know, I'm thinking more business wise and more growth of the channel and everything. That's why I did the striper at the beach. That's kind of why I went out and did the carp. Um, I don't know, I might have to do like a catch and cook or something. I mean, I'm trying to. Oh, Chris finally showed up. I know, but see, that's the thing. Yeah, but I know, but that's sort of the thing is I don't. It's not. Trust me, guys. It's not just fishing. It's even when I ran the night, the DJ. It's when I had the clothing. It was even when I was a skater and that, and kids would like ask for autographs and everything else. And I was just like, I'm just. Why do they want my autograph? Why do they want? I mean, I'm just a skater. I'm just. I don't know. For me, I've done so many things, and evidently, I've been good at so many things that uh, I don't know. I don't even, like you said in that little comment right there. And yeah, it's, I don't know. I get so many people say it to me that like, dude, what? Like, hello, hello, and I kind of keep having to tell myself that like, hey, I am CCB. Like, it is something that people respect. It's something that people watch. It's something that but I don't know. I just have a hard time thinking it that way because it's just I've always fished and I fish and I like to do videos and I make things and I don't really. I kind of grade myself on the fact that yeah, I only have 2,200 subscribers. I don't have a million. I don't have anything else. So as far as me, I'm not a big time player. I'm not anybody that really knows anything or has that kind of respect on YouTube because you know they look at me and go, oh, "You don't even have that many viewers. You aren't gonna make views." So I think I spend too much time thinking of what other people think about it rather than thinking of what I do and how I do it. I always just get myself down on the fact that I'm still struggling after 12 years to get past 2,000 subscribers. So yeah, I'm trying to have more confidence in myself and be more. I don't know. I need to be more. Maybe I need to be more cocky. Maybe I need to be more of a friggin' asshole or something. I know, but that doesn't seem to be any. That doesn't seem to have any value on YouTube. It's all about who you know, who you fish with, your presentation, all of that stuff. Plus, I fish public lakes that are hard to fish, not big fish. Everybody that seems to have a reputation and everything, and a lot of the newer channels are growing. Seem to, I see them fishing the same pond. I see them fishing private ponds, but they catch fish. And another thing is, I don't fish like the manly baits. I'm like a sissy man. I fish flicking. I fish drop shot. I fish, jigs. I don't throw big swim baits. I don't throw spinner baits. I don't throw top water. I don't throw a whopper plopper. I don't throw a square bill. It's like that's the thing that bugs me the freaking most about YouTube is it's not about the fact you can catch the shit out of fucking bass. It's the fact that you can't catch them on a manly bait. And that's just been my biggest freaking confusion with YouTube forever. I go to a place that you can catch one fish on your like whopper plopper. I can catch 15. I can catch good quality fish. But they don't give a rat's ass because I didn't catch them on a rattle trap. I didn't catch them on a square bill. I didn't catch them on a big swim bait. I caught them on a freaking drop shot. I caught them on a flicking. I caught them on a jig. It's like, I don't know, it's such a manly butch sport. It doesn't matter if you can go kick their effing ass and catch 20 fish to their one. They will still get on you and say, "Oh, but you caught them on. You didn't throw like this and that and that." It's like, dude, I thought it was about catching fish. I didn't think it was about what you caught them on. It's like, sorry, I'm ranting, but this is an issue I've had on YouTube. It's everybody that keeps telling me that, "Oh, when are you gonna throw a square bill? Oh, when are you gonna throw a spinnerbait? Oh, when are you gonna throw a whopper plopper? Oh, when are you gonna?" I'm like, I'm sorry. Is me going to a lake and catching a hell of a lot of fish not good enough for you? Well, exactly. And I fished behind half of them for the last 10 years on a tournament trail, and majority of the fish were caught on finesse type baits. So yeah, I don't know. It's a manly sport, man. You gotta be throwing a frog, you gotta be throwing a rat. Yeah, no, I said I'm kind of ranting. I said I'm waiting for you to get. We're still waiting for people to get in. I still up to the story, but yeah, no, it's. I said I'm just totally confused with it. I don't understand. It's. I don't know. I'm. It's. I don't know. It is about catching fish for YouTube videos, but I don't know. I think for a lot of it, it is what you catch them on. If you're not catching them on like a frog or yeah, if you're not catching them on, like I said, a frog or a top, like just some, I don't know. And I think it is. It's like people, most fishermen aren't patient. They don't want to spend the time to fish a drop shot, to fish a flick in, or fish a jig, something slow. They want it easy. They want to be able to go like throw out and just mindlessly reel in a crankbait, mindlessly reel in a bladed jig, mindlessly reel in a whopper plopper or something like that. They don't to spend the time to have to actually know how to work a slow bait and work it over stuff and everything. And I think that's why the popularity of all the private lakes and the private ponds, because obviously nobody fishes it. You can go there and throw whatever the hell you want. A rattle trap, a spinnerbait, anything active, and those fishes eat it up. And that's what most bass fishermen on YouTube want to see. They want to just see mindless, easy, catch them, big fish, everything else on easy baits. Let me just throw out and reel in. They don't want to have to work for it. They don't want to have to sit there and finesse something or actually work something, painstakingly over and over and over. No, they want simple, quick gratification. I think that's why a lot of them want to sneak into golf course bonds, sneak into private property, sneak into all that stuff, because they don't want to go to a public lake on shore like I do and spend 8 hours and actually have to figure it out. They want to just sneak in, look around like, oh, nobody's here, dude. First cast fish, second cast fish, oh, third cast fish. Oh, they're all over this like swim bait. They're all over this rattle trap, dude. I'm a pro. I know how to catch them. Oh, these are big fish. That's all I want. They don't want anything real. They want that fake YouTube fishing phenomenon. That's like I had a guy yesterday. Well, one of the comments on the video I just put up about the Rams. I caught 7 fish in that show, the one I just put up. I got 7 fish. Most of them were on the ramp. There were like 5 other fishermen I saw there. Bass fishermen. 5 others. They fished for about an hour. Not one single other fisherman that I saw that I talked to caught a fish or even got a bite. I caught 7. And I get a comment and the guy goes, "Oh man, you should get yourself a kayak because if you go out in the boat, the fishing's gonna be a lot better. Shore fishing is always hit and miss." I'm like, dude, I caught 7 fish. and I tell you that nobody else that was there that day even kind of he's telling me, "What do you mean hit and miss? I got 7 fish." Is it I was just like and the fact it was Uvis, and Uvis, you can't launch on Uvis. But I was just kind of like, did you really watch the video? Did you actually even comprehend the fact that I mean, I caught 7 bass and I played around with the fly and I caught the 3 bluegill. So I had a pretty good day. And everybody else there didn't even catch a thing. And most of them were obviously throwing active baits like rattle traps and spitter baits. But I was just like, hello. Hello. It's kind of like, Seinfeld with the belly button. Hello. Hey, Kelly Bass. Welcome. Okay, we finally have some people on here. Maybe I can actually start the actual storytelling because it's pretty much been all about me bitching and moaning about crap. Okay, you guys want to I need to calm down. I need to mellow out. I need to relax. I need to get to tells us. Yeah, I need to relax around a campfire. I need to calm myself out. Y'all got me all riled up. Oh, there we go. Exactly. Yeah. There we go. That is so much better. I mean, God, I really need to go camping. We all need to go camp together. That's what we need to do. We need to do a CCB camping trip. Like, seriously, we need to do like all the locals, like Coyote Creek Lake. We need to go there and like camp one night. Let's be a CCB camping adventure. We'll like have fire. We'll hang out. Yeah, meet and greet camp night. We'll just bring tents or just sleep in a sleeping bag like out in the open. But yeah, that sounds good. I haven't been camping in so long. I mean, other than here on Tuesday nights when I hear this. Yeah, that's like the closest thing I've got to camping. And I don't know how long. For like 10 years, 11 years. Oh yeah, you can fish all night. We do carp at night. No, I don't play the banjo. Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be good. That'd be like a coyote overnight. Coyote overnight. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. Let's do that. Can you camp in O'Neill? Oh yeah, you can. That's right. Yeah, that'd be a good place too. Especially in the summer. It's all hot and everything, just like over Coyote. It's like I have done an overnight there. I did one with I filmed it. It was overnight with my friend Britt a long time ago, like 2010, 2011. We stayed overnight right on the beach and fished all night at Coyote. We didn't have a campfire though. We were just kind of drinking beer and sitting on the bank. But um, shit on the shore. Who cares? Okay, let me start this little storytelling Tuesday, an hour and 16 minutes in. This is one that happened in Slow. Same place that I captured the murderer. Same place that I apprehended a 2-time felon. And yes, I did actually somehow end up uh, helping the recovery of somebody that had lost their fish. Okay, so I had my store here. This is at the creamery where my clothing store was. It's kind of a complex. It's right on the creek. I had my store. There's a bunch of other stores in there. There's like hallways that go through it. Kind of a walkway that goes along the edge of the creek. So one day I walked down. I don't know, for some reason I walked down the hallway, walked around the corner. I walked out to look at right below it. I mean, the creek ran into it, ran out of it, but there was a big pool that was down below it. And so I walk out. I look down, and to my surprise, I see like 8 koi, and I'm like, like, what the hell? Who dumped a bunch of koi in the San Luis Obispo Creek? Like, what? And so watched them just swim around. I mean, a lot of them. I mean, there was like some different size and everything else. And I was like watching them for like, I don't know, like 10, 15 minutes, and then I'm back to my store. And next to my store was actually a barber shop, old school barbershop. I mean, total barbershop, just like from the movie Barbershop. And there was this old man. Oh God, I can't remember his name now. Total old man in his 70s, bald head, did the whole massage thing that was on him. But anyway, I walked in and I'm like, wow, I was just down at the creek and somebody threw in a whole bunch of koi. And he looks at me and goes, really? I'm like, yeah. He goes, I think I just read something in the local paper or was on the news last night about somebody stealing a bunch of koi from it was a pawn shop, not pawn, but pond. And, it was pond building supplies and that. But out in front, he had a koi pond. And one of the fish evidently, I forget its name. It was like kind of a whitish kind of, but it was the favorite to the kids and everything. It would come up and feed them. And like kids would come all the time and feed it, and everybody knew it. And so evidently somebody broke in and stole a bunch of them. And it made the news, it made it into the paper. And then evidently, for some reason, they took them in a bucket or whatever and just thought it'd be fun to dump them in the creek. And so that was what I ended up stumbling upon, was the koi that were stolen from him. But I didn't know anything about it. He goes, oh yeah, and the fact is, I think there's a $1,000 reward for the return of the fish, or at least for that one fish, the one fish that was the famous fish that everybody liked. And I'm all, really? He goes, yeah, I hear. And he gave me the paper, and it had the article in it. I read the article, had the phone number in it. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm going to call him. And so I went into my shop, I called him, and I think his name was Ray or something. He's like, yeah, this is Ray. I'm like, yeah. Are you the one that lost those fish? Did somebody steal your fish? He goes, yeah. I'm all, I think I found them. He goes, what? I'm all, yeah. I think somebody dumped them in the creek. I'm over here. I have a store in the creamery, and somebody dumped them in the creek behind me. He goes, what? What? I'm like, yeah, the creamery, come over here. And so he comes over, he comes into my shop. I take him back there. I'm like, we're standing up because it's like 20 feet out. I point down and he's like, oh my God, yes, those are my fish. Those are my fish. I'm all, okay, well, I'll help you get them. I mean, how do you think? He goes, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any nets. I don't really have waders. And I'm all, let's go to, and between his shop and where my shop was, there was a tackle shop, kind of an offshore kind of tackle shop, saltwater kind. But he had big nets and everything else. And so we went over to him. He ended up setting him up with waders. We ended up he got like an 8 foot like big wide net, and loaned it all to him and that. So we head back over. You have to kind of go down a ways and climb over and go down the steep bank through ivy and everything. But so he gets in and he starts kind of wading, and the pool's like, I don't know, 5, 6 feet deep, and it's clear at the moment because it's the creek, it's running through it, it's clear. And so I kind of go up the bank, I get up above, there's kind of a cement shelf overhanging and this thing. So I go there, and then he ends up getting the fish, the one he wanted, the one that was popular and everything. And he puts that in the thing, and he's talking about how it's kind of stressed and this and that and everything else. And then he ends up netting like 2 or 3 more of them, or I think there were like 7 or 8 of them that he threw in there. So he ends up getting most of them, but it starts getting harder because as he's wading in and he's trying to net them, it's swirling and it's picking up silt, and so suddenly the thing's getting really mucky, and you can't really see the fish because the water's getting like really turbid. And the fighting is, and this is when I discovered this, was all of a sudden he was like trying to net one that was right in front of me, and all of a sudden I saw this fish come up, huge fish, and it was green with black spots on it. And I was like, what the hell was that? That looked like a big ass trout or a big ass salmon. And then after that, I discovered that's when the salmon started going up the creek and that. But anyway, that was, yeah. So anyway, back to the story. I'm getting distracted. Yeah. So he ends up getting all but I think one of the fish at this point because it got too dirty. He couldn't get him. He brings him out, and we have to help him because it's like 20-gallon bucket with the water in it. I go down, we struggle, we get up. He ends up, coming over, saying thank you, everything else. And I'm like, oh, no problem. I just saw him there. It was thank Rick because I had no idea. He's the one that introduced it, that said, hey, somebody had fish stolen and everything else. And I was like, okay, that's good, blah, blah, blah. And so I didn't, yeah, like Rick said, there was a reward, $1,000 reward, whatever. I never said anything to the guy, never asked for it, never said, hey, I heard there was $1,000 reward for those fish and act, because I found him. I just want to help the guy out. I didn't care if he paid me $1,000 or anything else. So the next day he calls me at my store, and he goes, hey, I want to come over and give you a check for $1,000. And I was like, well, you don't have to. He goes, no, dude, this means a lot. That fish was so many kids were dependent on it. So many kids came there just to feed it. I mean, just for that one fish, I don't care about the rest of them, but we got that one fish, and I offered the reward. I'm totally going to pay you and everything. I'm like, okay. I mean, I don't, like I said, I don't really, he goes, no, no. So came over, he gave me a check. The news got a hold of me. They called me up because it was a big thing. I said it was on the news and it was a newspaper, the fish being stolen. So they called me up to interview with me, to interview with him. Um, ends up, going in the paper. They have an article on it. I think he, made the local news saying the fish were found, or Johnny or Dora or whatever that fish's name was found. We have a happy ending. It was Scott Kawa, a local business owner, blah blah blah, and he received the $1,000 reward and all that. And so I'm like, okay. I mean, that was great. I told him he didn't have to pay me, but he paid me anyway. And all said and done, I felt great. I found the fish. I didn't know about the shop. I never knew it was over there. I didn't know anything about that fish, but I felt good about it. I'm like, yeah, these kids will be happy now, because he was seriously devastated. I mean, it was like it was his child that got stolen. This guy was so devastated. Old man, probably in his 60s at the time, but he was seriously completely devastated for the fact that the fish that all the kids loved is the one that they stole. And he insisted to pay me. He goes, "No, you found it. I wouldn't have offered it if I wouldn't have paid to you. God bless you. Thank you." And all this is great. I'm like, okay, this helps out. I'm a struggling local businessman. Then suddenly, and this is like the weird. This is like me. It's like I I can't even do a good deed without getting shit. But suddenly, after the news thing and the article, um, I started getting phone calls at my store, from people that were pissed at me because I took the $1,000 reward. They're like, "How dare you? Like, you're an independent businessman. This guy is an independent businessman. How could you take his money? Like, that is so shitty of you. And I have no respect for you as a businessman. How could you take this guy?" I got like 4 or 5 calls. I don't know, even maybe 10 calls, or calls that I didn't answer, but I came in on the thing and they're like, "Yeah, I just heard about the fact that you're a local businessman and you took another local businessman $1,000 for that reward. Shame on you. Why would you do that?" This and that. And I'm just like, what? I, it was so like, what? So anyway, I ended up calling him, the actual, businessman, the one that I helped this. And I said, yeah, just to let you know, I'm getting calls at my store for people that are completely pissed at me for accepting your $1,000. And he's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I think I even played one of the recorded messages back to him. And he couldn't, he was shocked. He's like, "What do you mean? I offered it. I'm like, "I know, I didn't think anything of it, but I'm getting shit for this." And he goes, "Okay, well, I'll take care of this." Uh, uh, I think it was in the New Times. It wasn't the paper, but in the New Times, which is like the local paper, the next week, he ended up running a full page ad. And I was a businessman. I ran a full page ad. Full page ad. I know how much they were, like $2,000, $2,000 to run a full page ad for 1 week in a month, because I ran one time. I got a discount and it was 1,500, and it was him. Sorry. Um, yeah, but he ran a whole ad. I knew this would happen, but saying how grateful he was, how
I deserve the money, what he went through, how I helped him out, and all the other stuff. So yeah, but he spent more money than he paid me to sort of set the record straight with me as far as people in the community. So that was just to me, that was like, that dude's like top class. Like the fact that he responded to the fact that I was getting shit for accepting his money, and he ran an ad and all that, and it shut everybody up. I never got another call. No problem after that. Nobody ever, you know. But yeah, that's what I said. It was kind of a thing where it's like, it's like you just don't know these days. It's like, I don't know. It was kind of like when I, captured that murderer. Like somebody, saw us kicking him while he was down, and somebody calling my store and go, "Well, I know he murdered somebody, but you didn't have to kick him while he was down, and you didn't have to keep pushing him." It's like, but yeah, that's just kind of where that town is. It's slow. It's like, it's called slow for a reason, and they are kind of backwards and everything. But the fact that I got shit for saving it, and started getting like call after call after call from people when they read the article and something, going, "How'd you accept his money? Like, he's a local business. You're a local business. You know how hard it is in this town to make money." And yeah, and then the fact he shut him up, like. So yeah, that's my story, guys. That's my story of just randomly out of nowhere seeing some koi. I said if I wouldn't have talked to the barber, or if I talked to other people that didn't know that he been stolen or whatever, who knows? They might have stayed there forever. And that little fish that all the kids love might have never been returned. I was the hero for. I found Dora. I think this was before the movie Dora, but I found Dora. I actually was a Dora hero a little bit. Yeah. Well, evidently, yeah. Some people made it to the story because there's still some people here, but that's the capturing fish story. Yeah. Sorry, did get a little emotional there for a little bit, but I like haven't done that before live, but yeah, it just felt good. I mean, it felt good that the fact that he anteed up, like he said, more money. Well, I don't know, because I don't know, maybe they gave a deal on it, but I got a deal on it when I did a full page, and it was $1,500. I know that for a fact. And it's usually like at 3,000 or 4,000, $3,000, something like that. If you do a one time in that paper for a full page ad, like the whole. So yeah, I know he probably at least spent more than he gave me in the reward to run that ad, to sort of back me up and get people off my butt for saying I was such an asshole for some reason for accepting his reward. But yeah, that town, I don't know if you guys ever been to San Luis Obispo. It is so backward. It's slow for a reason. it's or it's or it's or its acronym is slow for a reason. They are such back ass words, hard ass people. It's ridiculous. Actually, I give me shit. Well, what's that? I did a shirt for my store to sell at the farmers market, and it said I'm special, and I think the S in special was backwards. I was like, I'm special, and I live in slow, SLO, right? Or something like that. It had I'm special and something else. And I started getting some of the locals that saw it telling me, well, then why don't you move? Why you live here? If you make fun of the fact that it's slow, this and that. And the kind of funny thing is, I had one time at the farmer's market, I had this, I think it was two ladies, but they worked in the special ed for like kids that are slow, mentally retarded. And they loved that shirt. And they ended up buying a bunch of them from me. And I had another one that said it was a heart and it said self through it. I mean, not saying love yourself, but love. And they bought a whole bunch of stuff from me. And they, like I said, they worked with mentally retarded and slow. And they loved that shirt that said, I'm special. And yet all the locals, it just, they hated it. They wanted me to leave the town. They just like, why do you live here? You hate the town, this and that. They took it. So, and these people that work with special ed children thought it was such a positive message, which was kind of the way I did it within what it said. Yet that town, they freaking, you know, I got so much slack for it. And so many people that saw that image that were locals that just hated me for it. So that was kind of town it was. It's just, it's an ag town, and it's just, I don't know, really just non-progressive at all. But yeah. I like how it always it's so it's like, I don't know that I don't know, the whole thing kind of changes like when I put on it's like when I put on the fire and we get to like the crackling and the crickets, it's like all the comments, everything else just kind of like it's just like sort of just slows down. It's just sort of, it's like, how can you be aggressive or just, how can you not just be really mellow when it's like crickets and a campfire behind you? It's like, zen. I mean, I haven't, I haven't had a comment in like, I don't know how long. Suspense. Okay, 8:57. Okay, until Jess Fish G just said suspense at 9:19. The last comment was at 8:57. So yeah, about 15, 20 minutes I spent for the story. It was just like, yeah, there was just sort of, like I said, it's like, how can you, it's just, I don't know, I need to leave this on all night while I sleep. I'm just gonna start leaving this on so I can sleep better. So I can just like, it totally helps. And I'm really glad, like I said, that originally I did this. I originally did this with I knew the campfire in the background would be a really cool thing for storytelling. I'm just kind of bummed because I don't know how many more stories I have. I think I have at least another 4 or 5 more. I think I only have one more actual tournament story, maybe 2. But I do have a couple other stories. Well, at least I know I'm a good storyteller, evidently. Because usually when I do actually get to my stories, while I'm telling them, it's not like people are just like commenting. So I guess that's saying something about the fact that I tell good stories because people are listening and not just commenting. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. I could go back that far, huh? No, I have a yeah. All right, no. Thanks for saying that. Not high school, but actually college. Yeah. God, this one. I wish I had some of the evidence from the one I just thought of from college, but uh, yeah, no, you're right. I said the longer I do this, every time when we do this and that, every once in a while we start kind of having, or somebody brings up something, and suddenly I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Yes, I do have a few more stories. So yeah, I said originally I want to do more of the stories that were fishing oriented, but yeah, no. Yeah, no, I do have some high school stories. I had some DJ stories. I do have some really good stories about DJ. Like I said, I was trying to go through it. I need to start writing them down when I think of them. But yeah, I had a few other stories. I have some stories I think if I combine kind of, because one of them on their own might not be more than like a 10-minute story, 15-minute story. But if I kind of combine a couple of them that are around the same sort of situation, it might be a good, half-hour story, 45-minute story. I hope not, because you're driving, man. Is that why you said that? Because you're driving. I think that's why I said that, guys. Remember, it's Tuesday night. Hook him down. He's driving. We're we're keeping him awake while he drives home. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping to keep this storytelling Tuesday thing going for a while. I just got to keep going further and further into my brain and figure out more and more sort of fun stories. Or like I said, it could be like yeah, he has a Tesla. Um, or I could do more like the Creep Show. Remember the movies, the Creep Show movies, where it was like 3 stories in the movie you watched. But yeah, I have some other good ones. High school, I was kind of a nerd in high school. Those are gonna be kind of hard. All I did was skate and fish. I wasn't really a social guy. Really? What, Dr. Hamlet? I didn't even know you're on here. I just watched Creep Show. Which one? The one with Ted Danson? Tales from the Crypt. Is that the one with what? But what's the one with Ted Danson? That was a Creep Show, right? Where he gets buried in the sand up to his head. Was that the one with Danson though? With Ted Danson? I just remember that was one of the Creep Shows. I'm pretty sure. Was that Creep Show or was that the one that was that a Tales from the Crypt? Wasn't that a Creep Show? I don't know. I think I have them somewhere, but wasn't that Creep Show the one with Danson? Where he got buried in the sand? I don't know. But yeah, they had the. That's funny. I mentioned that and you watched it today. That is freaking weird, dude. I have not thought of those movies or any sort of concept of them sense. Jesus, I don't know the last time I watched them, like 12 years ago. And I mentioned it, and you actually watched one of them today. That is just freaking weird. And Tales from the Crypt, too. I've watched those, too. Creep Show 2. Yeah, I'm going to have to watch those again now. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen Creep Show. Yeah, Creep Show. I forgot about Tales from the Crypt. Those are cool ones too. Yeah, it was like it went to the comic book. Was that Tales from the Crypt or Creep Show? Or am I kind of like, with the comic book and that, flipping through it and that? Well, which one? Nobody's told me which one had Danson. Ted Danson when he got buried in the beach. Yeah, but was that a Creep Show 2 or Creep Show 1? Or was that Tales from the Crypt? So Ted Danson one was from Tales from the Crypt, not Creep Show. Although both those movies are very sort of similar in their premise and that, weren't they? I don't know. Chris knows all that old school shit. He's not as old as me, but he knows that stuff. Moss Man Roach guy saying couple success. I like that. Yeah, I said I have no idea. Turn Page comic. That was Tales from the Crypt. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Because I remember it was like the comic book turned over. But I know I've seen Creep Show too. I know I've watched both of them. Yeah, those were when were those? Late 80s? Late 80s, early 90s. Is that when those were from? I don't remember. Suddenly it's 9:30 and we're starting to get more and more people on here. That's just kind of weird. My finals in not really. See all the way. I remember my finals in school. Creep Show. Look up the video. Tony Danson get forced to bury himself in the sand. So that was Creep Show. All right. 1992. All right. Yeah, Chris Nice. I mean, like early man. He's got to work early, guys. He's got to go pick those farm fields or whatever he does. What do you do, Chris? I forget. Some of the fields or something early. 1992. Oh, yeah. That's what. Yeah. I thought it was early 90s. Later chef. He's not a chef. Later eater. 82. I thought you said 92. Oh, 82. All right. I can't see. I thought it was 80s. That was Creep Show. When was Tales from the Crypt? About the same time, I'm assuming. Tales from the Crypt. Yeah, those were like those fun times. Cannabis industry. Oh, that's right. You're a Clipper. Endgame? What is Endgame? I have no idea. As far as games, how about those Clippers yesterday? Oh, Avengers. I don't watch many of those action movies. How about those Clippers yesterday? Or more, how about those Warriors yesterday? Oh, so Tales from the Crypt was sort of a remake of the other one in the 90s. Basically. Tales from the Crypt was basically a remake of Creepshow from the 80s. Wasn't it a series? Oh, you're talking about the Warriors? Yeah. I don't know. But how fun is a series if it's just friggin' they just plow through them? Gotta make it interesting. And wasn't that like the most fouls ever called? Tales from the Crypt was a series. Creepshow were 2 movies. Yeah, but as far as the Warrior game, wasn't there was like 70 fouls? Like a record fouls call. Seriously. Everybody just found it. Canagris. So that's the new nickname? Canagris. Our cannabis buddy. Yeah, I know. Well, he started, I know, before he got his other job, when he was still at the radio station, he was working for one of his buddies doing trimming for cannabis. So evidently he turned that into a full-time job. Yeah, I know he was trimming. That's where he started, was doing it for his friend on it. But evidently, you don't need a prescription anymore. It's California. It's legal. Actually, I just noticed. I think there's one in here in Marina. I think there's actually a dispensary here in Marina. No, I was driving. I parked next to 7-Eleven because there's no parking in 7-Eleven. Oh, Chris is still here. I do the grow start to finish now. I have no idea what that means. It means you do what I used to do when I grew pot in the 80s, where I planted a seed, I grew it, and then in November I trimmed it. No, but I think there is one, and I saw it. I like drove by it. It's like kind of in the back of a place. The entrance is on the side. It's right next to 7-Eleven here on Reservation. And I had to park in there. Clone no seed. Yeah, well, obviously, because you want it to be consistent. But yeah, I went in, I drove there, and then when I drove out and I drove to the side, I thought it said something dispensary. And I saw some people in there. And I was like, what? There's a dispensary in Marina now? So I don't know. Anyone going to Pinot tomorrow? I'm not. I might go somewhere else. I'm thinking, I don't know where I'm going to go. Somewhere else. No, I don't partake. No, back in my day. Go back for the 10 I lost on Monday. Yeah, good for you. Good for you. I'd like to go back for a 10 pounder. I'm caught a 10 in there, only a 9.5 and a 9. And what failed last time I was there? Yeah, don't tease me like that, Chris. You don't fish there anymore. You said you were gonna go like you planned on every other week, and it's been like 4 months since we went. Yeah, seat open. Maybe in July I can fit in Chris's, schedule. Oh, now you're gonna teach me too, Dr. Hambone? Like, I might be renting a boat on Thursday. What's today? Wednesday? Thursday's tomorrow, isn't it? It's like, did you just say Thursday? Chris is throwing out the weekend, and well, today's Wednesday, right? No, today's Tuesday. Sorry. I'm like, duh. It's Tuesday storytelling. What? That makes no sense. You say, I'm going solo. And then you say, more than welcome to come along if I do. Oh, okay, Chris, you offered to me on the weekend, and now you're trying to butt in and say you go on Thursday with him. I thought you worked every day of the week. Okay, I might write about Thursday at Pinot. Okay, guys, let's follow the stream here. Pinot this weekend, maybe, Scott? Seats open. I might write about on Thursday at Pinot. I'm going solo. More than welcome to come along. And the last comment. Bye, Chris. Oh, and now I'm just messing. Okay. Yeah. I thought that was funny. You're like, I'm willing to go. If Scott doesn't want to go, I'll go. No, yeah, of course, Chris. I'll always go. People love us fishing because they always want to know what you're eating. You become the CCB chef master, the food smith of CCB. Everybody's always like pins and needles. No, what is Chris going to eat in this show? I mean, what's he going to eat? We've watched him eat so much. He's eaten just everything under the sun. Kenny Chris, the picnic guru. I like to call him Munch Master. He's the Munch Master. Oh, it should be crystal clear. It's probably still flowing into there. It's probably flowing in there really quick, and it's going to be clear water forever flowing in there, and they're letting it out. So I'm pretty sure that place is probably freaking crystal clear right now. It should be. You don't smoke anymore, Chris. You don't smoke anymore. You might eat. Exactly. Never seen Santa Clara Lake that clear. Wait, Santa Clara Lake? I thought you said you went to Almaden Reservoir. I say never seen Santa Clara Lake that. What? Might hit Persona. I haven't been back to Persona in a while. A lake in Santa Clara County. I've never heard. What is Santa Clara Lake? Hello from Alaska. Well, hello. 40 below life. I like that. Is that what that said? 40. 40 below life. I like that. That's the funniest thing I've heard in a while. 40 below life. Because I live in Alaska. Okay, guys, you know what? I think I'm going to travel. We're going to go on a travel mission. Hello, 40 below. I know it's great here. We got the fire going, very relaxing. But what's the minute? I haven't had a cigarette in a long time, so I think I'm gonna take us to the porch. I haven't done a live from the porch in a long time. Remember, I've done a lot of lives from the porch. We were out there for when I used to do my quick little giveaways, everything else. No, no tackle cave. We're just gonna wander out through the dark parts of the house. Well, I need to do more out here. I haven't done one out here in a while. I haven't done a quick little giveaway. I haven't really just sat up out here and done a cool live from the porch. There we go. I haven't done much of a live from the porch in a while. Remember back in the day, remember we did the Halloween one when I showed you all the Halloween stuff out here? And then there was the whole Christmas thing. If you don't know or not, I live with my parents. Yeah, it was dark outside. And my stepdad is Halloween is his favorite, and Christmas. This place was decorated to the freaking hilt. There was just everything. I mean, lights everywhere. Lights just a lot of fun. I used to actually do a lot of. I was doing quick little giveaways for a while. Yeah, the hummingbird was out. Yeah. Remember, I used to do all my quick little giveaways out here, right there in that corner. Haven't done one of those in a while. And I don't know if nobody even really noticed, but I didn't do a giveaway last month. It's like nobody even asked me about it. It's like because usually I've been for like what 6-8 months. I did one every single month, and I never threw one up last month, and nobody asked me about it. But I switched to the CCP Bay Challenge and doing some other stuff. So it's been changing. My channel's been changing. I'm trying. I'm finding growth. I'm getting growth. Not like fungus and stuff, but we're not greedy. Well, that's good. I mean, I did them for a while. They're a lot of fun. I'll get back to them. But I'm kind of switching over to go and log off. All right. Well, if you want to go on Thursday, I mean, email me, bass@centercoastbass.com. I think you emailed before we got back and forth. Dr. Hambone, yeah. If you want to go Thursday, I'm willing. I'm totally willing. Yeah, email me. We'll do it. If they have a boat on Friday, what? Yeah. On what day was it? I don't even know what day it went with Chris. Oh, or in with Locke. It was no Friday. We got there in the morning. All the boats were running. So I'll just see the video I'm editing. It was pretty interesting. But yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where. I don't know. Either at a lake or either at maybe the pier. At the what's it even called? I don't remember. Gone fishing or out for the day, whatever that place is. I did the interview. I don't even remember. But yeah, I'm thinking about maybe there. That'd be fun because we could meet there and then go have fun and catch a bunch of the rockfish. It's all like I said, it's all in the books. I'm trying. I mean, if I can get this channel to explode and start having the freedom that I need and the monetary income, because I totally believe in putting everything. Hey, Herbert T Outdoors. Oh yeah, we can all line up at El Estero and fish for carp. That'd be fun. Oh, Jay Jones showed up. Yeah, you are late, but luckily I'm out on my porch. Storytelling delivered, but I'm still going because everybody was evidently late. It took forever for people to start getting on here. But I think a lot of people's lives now, for some reason, they're more late night. Yeah, all that'll come, guys. Oh, you were striper fishing. Nice. Yeah, no, I said I'm doing good, guy. I'm doing way better than I've done. Subs are, I don't know, they're stalling out, but the fact that I got a payment in February and I'm most likely going to get a payment in 5 days. So a payment every other month at this point. Got 2 hits. It was slow. Yeah, I didn't go to the wind. I didn't fish today. I didn't fish yesterday. I've been filming stuff at home. Just, I don't know, I'm trying to do a bunch more tips and tricks for you guys. I know that's kind of how my channel started back in 2010. I just moved here. I didn't have much access, didn't know a lot of lakes, anywhere to fish. I went full bore with my tips and tricks and getting my knowledge out and filming those. And now I'm sort of more full bore fishing channels and going live in that. And I've been sort of ignoring going back to educating you guys with tips and tricks and bounty bites. So I'm really trying to find the time to go back down there to Lock Patton, get on that dock, and go back to filming a bunch of tips and tricks and bounty bites for you guys. So I can do shows and then maybe a tips and tricks and a show and then maybe a bounty bites and a show and then a tips and tricks. So I can kind of do the shows and do a bunch of the educational stuff as well. So I tried on Monday, but it ended up raining right about the time I was getting ready to go down there and film them. And today was 18-mile-an-hour winds, and so I don't want to have effed up audio while I'm trying to do a tips and tricks and that. I know I have the lapel mic and that, but still 18-mile-an-hour winds. But I have, guys, I'm telling you, I have, I don't know, probably 30 or 40 tips and tricks actually written down and scripted that I need to actually film. But now I'm more back into being the guy that you guys expect me to go fish all the time, do fishing shows. I'm kind of, and now that I'm caught up since I haven't had a job since December, and I don't know, it's a transitioning time for me right now as far as managing going and filming shows and editing shows and trying to do all the other stuff plus the live and that. So it'll get there. Don't worry. I'm totally dedicated to this. I'm not even applying for any sort of day job or anything. This is pretty much CCB has pretty much been full time for me since was it December? It was the Thursday before Christmas, whatever date that was. I've just been full time thoughts and just CCB. I cashed out everything. Still have some money to last me for a little bit, and it's starting to grow. It's starting to go. So
we'll see. The more I grow, the more because I always want to put at least, I don't know, at least half of the growth back into the channel. I can't afford to put everything back into it, but as far as traveling, as far as doing meet and greets, maybe doing, all that other stuff, it's the more the freedom comes to me as far as allowing me to do what I want to do as Seneca's Bass and my creativity and everything, the more content and growth of content you guys will see from Seneca's Bass. So yeah, it's pretty much what I'm saying. I'm not a greedy person. I've never been. Even when I don't have a lot to give, I always give. You see my videos. Like I meet a kid, I teach him, I give him baits. I meet people, I always invite them over. I'm not a stingy person. I don't want them to not be around me. I invite them over. I'm like trying to help them catch fish. It's just I love teaching what I learn, almost to a fault. When I own my clothing store, a lot of the business owners, when I tell them how it would help other people out that were in the same sort of industry of me, which was clothing, and tell them how to get cheaper T-shirts and how to get cheaper silk screening, and they're like, "Why'd you tell them that? Why'd you tell them that? They're your competition?" I'm like, "Well, I don't know. They're struggling. I learned it." Oh, City Kids on here. Nice. Oh, by the way, cool. I was actually thinking of going to Moss Landing and driving a striper. Never caught them there. I heard people saying they were biting there. I'd like to go there and give it a try. I am going to go back to Marina in the morning. I actually get my ass up early and film another couple striper shows, maybe. I don't know, gas. For me, see, a lot of it for me is when I go to all those places over the hill, Matt. It's a gas thing, and now gas suddenly just freaking blew up. It was like 309 for a long time. It was like 309 for a long time, and now it's like $4, 379, 380, and it's an hour drive for me to go to most of those lakes over the hill, there and back. So I have to sort of calculate all that into it. Suffered. Yeah, it takes a lot to yeah, well, you live by me. But yeah, I mean, closest is Pino, 23 miles, so it's 63 miles there and back. Next closest is Coyote. I think it's like 40 something miles there, so it's 80 miles there and back. Next closest is Uvis. I think that's like 40 something miles, almost 50, so there and back's 100. And then Chesbro's the next one after that, and it's just another 5-10 miles, and then Anderson is another 5 miles, 10 miles past that, and then Coyote Creek Lake's another 5. Then if I go all the way to Albinon Reservoir, it's another like 10, and I go all the way to Lexington, it's another. I mean, I think Lexington is
I think from here to get to Lexington, it's 72 miles one way. So that's 142 miles to go there and back. So I don't know. It's when I'm trying to budget and I only have so much money right now and I'm trying to do my shows. Yeah. No, like I said, it's like right now I'm budgeting. I'm I'm solo Center Coast Bass. Yeah. Yeah, I'm solo Center Coast Bass right now. I'm trying to get to the point that it's a sole income. So I don't know, at this point, with the amount of money I have, everything else, I gotta be smart and I gotta think about it. Before it was just a hobby. It was just I don't know. I never focused on it as much as I have the last like couple of years. You know, I've been on it for 12 years. So yeah, now it's like now it's premiere go time. So I've been expanding, trying to do like I did the carp show, I did the striper show. Well, I went out and did the Milpitas to try to do the trout. I did trout at El Estero. And yeah, I need to get back to tips and tricks, about advice for you guys. Give you guys stuff that funding. I can't. I just I think it was there was a sign in the fact that I effed up the site or the site got hacked and suddenly the bait thing just sort of disappeared on me. Yeah. No, but it's I totally jumped the gun on that, guys. I didn't even have anything going on YouTube. I didn't have any sort of income coming off of that. I jumped on the baits. I probably spent like $1,000, $2,000 more than that on the baits and that I didn't sell that much, but I think it was something I did in a forethought. Yeah, but see now I have the baits. I can do them for the bait challenges. I can do them for all kinds of stuff. And I don't know. Now I'm on limited budget, everything else. I have a whole garage full of baits. So I'm not buying any baits anymore. Terminal tackle, yeah, but as far as baits and everything else, I'm set for a long, long time. And I can promote them through the bait challenges and all that other stuff. It'll come back around, guys. Don't worry. It was just like I said, it was just something I had. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, no, it was just I don't know, it was something I need to come back to, but I kind of need to do it at the time because I was sort of I don't know, I just felt like I had to do something different, so I kind of created the baits, but I don't know, it'll all work out. Everything comes out in the wash. It's getting there. I have a following. I have you guys. You guys have helped me so much. We network. We have fun going back and forth. We come up with ideas. Hey, we got something. Yeah, Valley of the Sun Fishing 88 is on here with us now. Yeah, I just gotta figure out a way to sell them now. Yeah. Chris is still on here. Chris is gonna leave like 2 hours ago. He's still here. No, it's in. It'll all get there. I'd rather just use the baits for what I'm doing at the moment, giveaways and We're gonna do a bunch of CCB bait challenges. That's networking, and that's me doing video and you guys doing video, and uh, yeah, no, it's better. It's. I should have done this all sort of promotion everything before I actually sold them. I'm in California, Marina, Monterey. Yeah, I should have done all this stuff before I set up everything, but I was like gung ho and thought I was knew it all. And but luckily at the time, oh, you're from Salinas. Well, you're local then. That's good. Yeah, no, yeah, and I'll come around. It'll work out. I'm learning the whole networking. It's like, well, okay. Take Instagram. I've had, I think it's called Central Bass. I don't think it's Central Coast Bass. I think it's Central Bass on Instagram. Uh, and I think I've had it for like 2 years. Some never posted on it, and suddenly I had. Oh, currently in Arizona. Um, suddenly I saw that I had 8 followers. I was like, what, 8 followers? I don't even have a post. I never even posted it. I've never followed anybody, anything. So I put up one post and it was that 10.4 pounder that Ricardo caught at Pinot. And I said something like, oh, it's March last year, this, blah, blah. Suddenly out of nowhere, I had 81 followers in like a month or something. I didn't even check it. Somebody kept getting all these things from Instagram. So I'm like, and it went from 8 to 81. So I posted a couple more times. Now it's at like 95 over 100. Well, thank you, Valley of the Sun 88. Yeah, so I now have 95 followers on Instagram, and I just did another post. But yeah, it was something that I just never really did. I know most YouTubers and everything are big time Instagram people too. But yeah, just putting out one post gave me like 75 more followers within like 3 weeks or something. So I'm yeah. So now I'm kind of posting more regularly on that. I mean, what the hell, right? It's starting to get people. But yeah, I just I'm a YouTube guy, pretty much strictly YouTube. Email. I do posts on my Facebook. I post on Twitter. I post on Reddit. Post on Tumblr. Whatever the hell that is. But I'm not a social guru, I guess. I'm good at putting videos on YouTube, but that's about it. Wow, something had dropped like crazy. What happened? We were at 11 and it dropped to 6. Crazy. Of course, it's getting late. Been on for 2 hours and 24 minutes now. It's what time? It's almost 10:05. But yeah, guys, it's getting there. It's funny, Low Budget never came on tonight. High Country Life never came on tonight. So I don't know what's up with that. But yeah. It's gonna get there, guys. It's going. I'm trying, but dude, I don't even know. Hats are so effing expensive. Like this hat, this Costa hat. I'll watch it. I watch all kinds of them when I'm out here on my porch, when I'm not live. I watch so many. Yeah, no hats, dude. It's like unless I order like I don't know, unless I just can't find a place to get them done cheaper. We're talking like unless I do huge volume, friggin' $20 a hat. I mean, where I do my shirts, I get my shirts with the one color nut. I mean, 6, $7 per shirt. Yeah, but hats, same place I went to them, I looked for hats. Yeah, it's like for the same amount I would get 2 or 3 dozen shirts done. Hats are like 18, $20 a piece. I mean, it's insane. I'm going to custom ink, which is an online one, and they're one of the most because they do such volume. They are actually one of the cheaper places to get t-shirts and that stuff. But the hats are just freaking insane. Like I said, I have it right here. That's the place I get them done through. And as far as shirts and sweatshirts and that, are pretty. And then right here, so you have the hats with the embroidery. But yeah, I was just like, dude, I don't know. I can't afford. I mean, a dozen hats at $20 a piece. Yeah, well, that's embroidery. I mean, I'm not gonna. I want embroidery. I don't want some freaking cheap ass silkscreen stuff. I mean, I want like high quality embroidery. Come down, I'm still here. Yeah, but that's what I said. But what volume? I mean, $14 a piece, but it's I mean, if you have to order like 3 or 4 dozen, I mean, 14 times 36, it's a hell of a lot of money just to initially get a few of them done because it's volume. The more volume you do, the cheaper you can get them. But I mean, I would love to just do 6 of them just so I have something to wear and maybe some to give away. But when it's going to cost $20 a piece to do 6 hats, it's like $120 for 6 hats. It's nice, but I'm not at that place at the moment that I can do that. But it's all volume. Yeah, $14 a piece. That's what I said. But still, $14 a piece. When I can get shirts for like $7. And then you get places like I used to work at Marshalls. You can go to Marshalls and get a hat like this and all that, and they're like $6. I mean, if if, you, if you're trying to do it for a profit, and people can go buy like I don't know Under Armour or Polo or all the other stuff at like Marshalls for an embroidered hat, and they're getting for like $10, $12. No, actually, the ones we got at Marshalls were really good quality hats. The Polo and all the other ones, they're really good quality, kind of like this. Even better than this. They weren't the mesh like that. They were actually good quality, and they're only like $12 because they do the volume and everything. So yeah, it's tough. I said I was in the clothing industry. I had my own store for 11 years. So I know the quality and the production and all that, but hats are a freaking bitch. I was like, back then I used to get my friend did it for me and I got hats for like embroidered like this, but one color. And I'd get hats from 'em for like $10, $9 for just a dozen of them. I'd get them for that cost. So now it's something like 14, 15, $18 for a dozen. One color. Hey, crazy. Was it crazy man? Crazy MMA. Crazy woman ate you. Okay. Yeah, no, I said I worked at Marshall. Yeah, no, I know that we get for the price at Marshall's for the quality of hats like this we get and the brands we get, Adidas, O'Neill, everything else, they're all like I don't know, they're like $7.99 to $12.99. And I'm like, Jesus, I would I can't even get them made for me for half that cost. My battery's low. Yeah, I can't even get them. I can't make them for myself for half that cost. I said your buddy had them for $14. We sell them for like $7.99, $9.99, $12.99, $14.99 for quality high brand Adidas, O'Neill, Ralph Lauren, Polo, Ralph Lauren, Quicksilver, all that for freaking nothing. And people bitch for that price at Marshalls. I worked there for a long time. Like, I also why I'm paying $7.99 for this. I'm like, really? Go to a surf shop. That would be like $35. Are you kidding me? You're bitching for $7.99 for a hat? I'll get them done eventually. At least for myself. But yeah, it's just what the other thing is see people start to drop off. But that jersey I wear, the jersey you guys I've seen, I wear my Santa Cruz Bass jersey. The one I do my tips and tricks and all that, the one I wear. That jersey cost me $130 because and that's pretty much the average for a jersey. For everybody you see that does fishing tournaments, everything, their jerseys, that's just for a short sleeve. I think long sleeve was like 150 for just one. Sweatshirts are like 180 for just one with all your logos and all your stuff on it. Those things are not cheap, guys. $130 for that jersey you see me wearing my videos. I've always wanted to do another one. I want to do a long sleeve. I want to do a hoodie. But there are to do those dyeing the way they do them because they're all dyed. They're not just silk screen, it's all dyed and everything. That is an expensive process. I mean, originally when I got it, at the time I had some of my viewers ask me like, "Oh, dude, I love that jersey. Hey, can can I get one?" And I tell them the price, and they're like, "What?" Well, sorry, there's nothing I can do. That's how much they cost. Yeah, and even I mean, if you're a professional bass fisherman and have your I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background, but all the coyotes are going crazy. We've had like a bunch of coyotes, a whole group of them over. There's a bunch of green space in that right behind the houses across from me. And there's been a whole bunch of coyotes just going nuts over there. Yeah, but have your boat wrapped. You know, if you're a professional and you have your boat wrapped, yeah, it's cool, but it's expensive. If you have your boat wrapped, oh, you can hear 'em? Yeah, I don't know how. There's a whole freaking. They've been doing it the last few nights over there. Yeah, a quality boat wrap is probably like three to $5,000 to have your boat wrapped with all your logos and everything, and like the dyeing on the carpet on your boat and everything. Yeah, you're looking at $3,000 to $5,000. That's a lot of money. I mean, I was thinking about wrapping my car. That'd be kind of fun to wrap my Jetta. But yeah, it's. I mean, even my Jetta, I think it would be like $2,000, $3,000 to have it wrapped in a really cool like CCB logo wrap. But that's why you have sponsors. Right. Oh yeah, is it 35? Yeah, that's what I mean. I figured. Yeah, it's not cheap. And the thing is, these pros do that every year. I mean, every single year they buy a new boat and they have it rewrapped because they always have sponsors. They're always changing it up. And then every year they get a new jersey. And even a jersey like mine, $130 a piece. You get three or four, you get like a little bit discount. Maybe it'll be like $100 a piece, but still. Yeah, exactly. It's people don't. I don't know. People don't really understand that stuff. That's like when I used to have my store, and people told me like, "Oh, wait, I never see ads. You never run ads." I'm all, well, ad that big, the smallest ad in the weekly paper, that big, you know, like the small, uh, $180 for 1 week for one issue. So, I mean, think about that. Like you're trying to run a business, people tell you to advertise, and you're like, well, 180. If I do it for a month every week, that's like one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. That's like $1,000 for like the smallest ad you could run, and you don't know where it's gonna be placed. And everyone's like, "Oh, really? Like, never owned a business? Never know how much advertising is?" That was before the internet. Now the internet, I don't know. That's why internet advertising and everything is so much better because it's cheaper. It doesn't cost anything. I mean, post on Instagram, post on YouTube, all that. It's all free. So, hey, B&O, what's up, man? We always end up coming up here when I'm at the end of it. This one I'm at the end because my battery was at 50% now. I don't even know what it was. It gave me a second notice right now. I'm just out here on my porch. Did the whole storytelling, all the other stuff, and end up coming out here. We've been talking about advertising and cost of stuff like jerseys and logoed hats and t-shirts and wrapping cars and wrapping boats. Kind of funny because everybody wants you to do it, and everyone thinks, "Oh, that'd be so cool," but they don't realize how much it costs. If you're flowing with money, you're cool. You can do it, but it's expensive. It takes a lot of money to do all that stuff. All right, guys, I just got my. I'm doing good. But I'm being warned. This is my third time I've been warned about my battery. So I think I'm gonna have to end this one. Not bad though. My battery lasted for 2 hours and 14 minutes. The battery's really good. But yeah, guys, I think I am gonna have to end this one. Just because of fact I'm out of battery. But yeah, it's just told me again I came up low battery. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this one. Thanks a lot for everybody. I know we're all kind of dwindling right now. Thank you. I'm getting more likes as I'm heading myself out. But obviously I go live all the time. I'll be live again next Tuesday for the storytelling. I haven't done the Friday Night Live in a while because I've been going live on Fridays before that. But yeah, I'll pop up live somewhere, guys. Don't worry. Another video coming tomorrow when I film today. Probably another video the next day after that. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna go film somewhere. I have an invite to go on Thursday with Dr. Hambode. I have an invite to go on Saturday with Chris. So I'm gonna take both those invites. So you're gonna be seeing shows, hopefully with Dr. Hambone and Chris coming up probably next week. But thanks, guys. Like I said, my battery's gonna die. I'm gonna end this before it does that, so I don't mess up loading this as a regular video. But thanks a lot, guys. Thanks. Well, I got even another like. All right, I'm out, guys. Bam. All right, one more time. Bam.